Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is their late night thoughts about you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different number and color. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so their late night thoughts about you. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. Okay, so we have being cautious. Okay, so right off the bat, this person is coming across as being a little bit more cautious, even though I feel like, they're interested in this connection. Green eyes, so it's possible they have green eyes. They don't have to. This is whoever is on your mind. They say, I've got a lot on my plate right now. Okay, so this is a very busy person. They're coming across like they don't have a whole lot of time right now to really invest in a connection, even though I do feel like they're drawn to you. And then we have you dreamt of each other. Okay, so even if you guys aren't seeing or talking to each other much, you're coming across like you're connected on the dream level. Okay, so let's dive even deeper. So I have no idea how you feel. All right, so they are currently coming across like they have no idea how you feel. Okay, they feel like they're in the dark as far as this connection goes. Currently. I can't wait to see you. Okay, so even though they feel like they're in the dark, there's still a part of them that can't wait to see you. Sometimes I wonder if I ever cross your mind. Okay, so they're definitely wondering about you, wondering what you're up to, wondering if you miss them, and if they ever cross your mind. I'm starting to fall for you. It's interesting. I feel like they're keeping that on the low as I'm saying that. So it could be for some of you, this is a newer connection. And if not, then it's like they're starting to fall for you all over again, like the feelings that they had for you are reignited. You're constantly on my mind. Yeah, and I feel like you guys can feel that, Energy doesn't lie, and if they're constantly popping up in your mind, that's why. You're on their mind. Okay, so take this next card with a grain of salt. Depending on where you're at in your connection, this message is going to be different for all of you, so take what resonates, let the rest go. They say, I want to marry you. Okay, and if you feel like this is way too new of a connection for that, the person is basically saying they see a future with you. Okay, but, for those of you that have known this person for a while, not that time always means, you can't put a measure on like a deep connection. For some people, they know right away. So basically what I'm trying to say is, you'll know if that message is meant for you. But either way, it's a good message. Even if you feel like that message isn't directly for you, still saying this person sees a future with you. Please don't think me being distant means I don't care, because I do. Okay, so when I see that card, that definitely tells me that this person wants you to know that there's more going on than meets the eye. Trust in the bigger picture. Just because they're being distant right now is not a reflection if they care about you or not, because they do care about you. It's just what they feel like they need to do right now. On top of the fact that they have a lot on their plate right now. Not that that's an excuse, but that is currently what they're going through. I've never felt this way about anyone. Okay, so that's what they're also trying to say is, it's possible they haven't voiced this to you, so you don't really have a whole lot to go off of, except for like your gut instinct, your intuition. But, they are trying to tell you that, yes, you mean a lot to them. They see a future with you. I don't want you to read too much into how things are currently. You will always be the one I truly want. Yep, and that's me spilling the tea on them. Okay, then we have, because deep in my soul, I thought you were the one. They think you are the one. And for those of you that are like, I don't know, it's a newer connection, then it could be they feel deep down that you could be the one. They say, I've got to know, do you feel the same? Okay, so they definitely are curious about you. And we have, what do you think? All of a sudden, it's like energetically, you know, me reading the cards, they're expressing how they feel. I'm tapping into a vulnerable side to them. Okay, for some of you, it may not be their love language to verbalize how they feel. They might be more comfortable showing you in action. So this is a big deal for them. And that's why, like, all of a sudden, they're like asking, like, do you feel the same? What do you think? You know? I want to see you. Yeah, I feel like this person definitely feels a lot of passion towards you. Then we have, okay, so this card kind of comes out in left field. It's not going to be for all of you, but those of you that it resonates with. But this person says, I'm worried your family won't approve of this. Okay, if there's some kind of a factor that makes sense to you, then you get what that's about. If not, disregard it. That message is not meant for you. I think we'd be amazing together. So regardless if that message was meant for you or not, they say, I think we'd be amazing together. And then they say, I wonder if you're happy without me. Okay, so that's when this person starts to overthink things, you know, after not seeing you or talking to you for a while. They could get in their head and insecurity and fear could pop up and they wonder, like, are you happy without them? Have you moved on? Is there somebody else? Like I said, like in the beginning of the reading, this person did feel like they're in the dark about this connection, but I do see though that they want more than anything to bridge the gap between you two. And they say, my feelings for you are growing deeper. So currently, you know, ending with that, it's interesting because often I get like a feeling that, oh yeah, you're definitely going to hear from this person soon, but with this connection, not necessarily. Like it could happen, but because we end on that note, it just has more of a dreamy feel to it. So this person could still kind of be in that state of, I'm super busy, but I have feelings for you. So I'm kind of dreaming about you and the future and what things could be. That's not to say though that they're not going to take action soon, but because we didn't end with a card that was kind of like, you know, like often when I end with a certain question or, you know, you're going to hear from me or I'm making a move, it's like I know that, yeah, something's going to start happening. But I do get that feeling for you guys, but not necessarily anytime soon. Again, that could change though. They did say I want to see you, but I still get kind of a dreamy feel with it. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. I've lowered the monthly prices to Patreon, so if you were ever interested in that, now is definitely the time to check it out. You are also able to purchase any video from my Patreon, whether you've joined the monthly subscription or not. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys. Hey, group number two. Okay, so their late night thoughts about you. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. So we only had two cards come up for that. We have You're Risky, and that's a mirror. Okay, so you both could kind of be mirroring that you feel like each other giving this connection a go would be risky for some reason. We also have competitive vibe. What I'm getting with that is that you and this person definitely have this passionate, magnetic, firework type of connection, okay? And the double-edged sword with that is like when things are good, it's that passionate firework type of connection. But, you know, to the flip side of that, there is a bit of competitiveness that you two bring out of each other. So yeah, you know, you guys can be competitive. Okay, so let's dive even deeper. All right, so they say against all odds. Okay, so against all odds, they have hope for this connection with you. You're really lovely underneath it all. Okay, so what comes to me about that is this person is saying when you guys let your guard down and show your vulnerable side and even express some kind of sign that you're interested, I find that to be so attractive. And I feel like as I'm saying that, you guys are thinking, that's what I think about them. Okay, well, that's where the mirror comes from. In fact, I want to keep that up. You're risky, mirror, and competitive vibe, okay? So you both have a tendency to mirror that. All right, so it seems like they're deliberately keeping their distance right now, and they say it's only going to confuse and complicate things. What they're trying to say is if they pursue you currently for some reason, they do feel like it's going to confuse and complicate. So the reason for that is going to be different for all of you, but I am getting the impression, like for some of you, they could work with you. For others of you, you might see them in a professional setting. Others of you, they could be with someone. Okay, the reason's going to be different for all of you, but that message came through. Even though they're not in communication with you, they say, I can't stand not communicating with you. Okay, so this is another one of those messages where there's more than meets the eye, okay? There is a big picture going on, and they don't want you to read into the lack of communication or lack of action and, interpret it as meaning they don't care, because they're trying to say it couldn't be further from the truth, but they're doing what they feel is right now. Yeah, because they say too much is at stake for me to pursue this right now. So this next message came out in left field. Okay, only take it if it resonates. I don't feel like this is for all of you. They say I watch you from a fake account. And then, does that matter? Okay, group 2. That's interesting. And then you can't make this up. Then my checking out your social media card flew out. So, if you guys have social media, whether they're on a fake account or not, it's like they're trying to check it out. They're trying to get a read on you, see what you're up to, see if there's any sign of you missing them. Are you with anybody else? Are you seeing someone else? All that. You're the one I see myself with. Okay, so they're making that clear. What's a king without his queen? Okay, flip that, make it make sense for you. They do realize, though, if they want to pursue you, they would have to have a heart-to-heart conversation, or at least a heart-to-heart, like an authentic message or something, And they say, I wish I knew you wanted me. So there's a part of them that honestly doesn't have a clue if you're interested or not. They feel like you do, but they're not totally sure. And I feel like you guys feel the same way. And they say, so that's why I dream about you without taking any action right now. Well, that's one reason, but there is a lot more going on, as we just saw. There's definitely some kind of a factor going on. But they say they are so curious about you, okay? They find you guys to be intriguing and mysterious, and they have this wanting to get to know you more. I get Page of Pentacles vibes with that. Okay, so a little bit of insecurities coming through. They say, I'm afraid I don't measure up. I find to be silly because I see the big picture here, and I see that you guys do feel like they measure up. But they're human, and they may not ever admit that, but that did come through. They say locking eyes with you is intense. It is, and they love it, okay? They love locking eyes with you. No one is you. And when I see that, it's like mic drop, Nobody compares. No one makes them feel the way you do. So that's why you are the one they want. And then they say, how can we make things right? Okay, so they're legitly curious. Do you feel the same? And it's just kind of like you both are you've got this unspoken connection going on where you're both feeling it, but you both don't want to rock the boat just yet, okay, due to some reason. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. The prices to my Patreon for the monthly subscription, so if you've ever been interested in that, now is definitely the time to check that out. Also, you are able to purchase any video from my Patreon, whether you have joined the monthly subscription or not. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3, their late night thoughts about you. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. So the only card that came out for that is my social media card. So As of right now, what I get from that is that you two kind of feel like you're in the dark as far as this connection goes with each other. If you have social media, you could be checking it out, trying to get a read on you, seeing what you're up to. Is there any sign of you missing them? Is there any sign of you moving on? You know, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's dive even deeper. They say, no one makes me feel the way you do. Okay, so that's a strong way to start off. So even if you guys, whether you're in communication or not, it's like their feelings are strong for you. They say, don't let pride get in the way. Okay, so they could be feeling like, you know, you guys are playing it cool right now, and so you're not giving them any sign or signal if you're interested or if you have feelings for them. So, you know, they, like I keep getting, they feel like they're in the dark. They're on the edge of their seat, waiting to see if they hear from you. Okay, they say, don't think I don't care because I do. Okay, so if you guys are currently not in communication, they want you to know. It's interesting, I've been getting that similar message with each group that, you know, it's like what they feel like they have to do right now, but don't read too much into it. There's more than meets the eye. There's a bigger picture going on, and they do have feelings for you. Like it's not a reflection of their feelings for you. Yeah, they say you're the one I want. So they really have this laser-like focus going on right now. They say looking at you through the glass. Okay, so they feel like they're on the outside looking in, and you know, like they're just an observer. And it's like you've got this whole world going on, and they might even project onto it that, you know, you seem like you're happy without them. And it could just be you posting happy moments, you know what I mean? So it's interesting, the advice that they give you, like don't read too much into this distance and anything they post, you know, if you both see each other on social media. It's like they're doing the same thing. They're reading into it. They're thinking, oh, look at you living your best life without me. Like, what did this mean? You know, they want you to let them in, that kind of thing. They say there is something about you, ... Yeah, they feel like you guys are unique. You're one of a kind. This connection is unique and one of a kind, and they just don't feel that way with anybody else. Going back to the first card. Then they say, I see right through you. So they do feel like you guys are playing hard to get. They think like you're putting up a front, like you're acting like you're not interested, but you are, okay? We got a bit of 9 of Pentacles energy coming through as far as your vibe goes with how they're perceiving you. But they're trying to say, I see right through it. Like on one hand, they feel like they do, but then on the other hand, they feel like they're in the dark and they're not totally sure. And I feel like you guys feel the same way. On one hand, you feel like you know that they're interested, you know, energy doesn't lie. But at the same time, with the lack of action, you know, you're wondering too. They say, tell me it's real. Okay, so they don't doubt that you're attracted to them, that you're interested in them, but they want to know, is it real? They say, you have always felt like home to me. All right, so this is them letting their guard down and being vulnerable and saying like, yeah, you know, this is how much you resonate with them. They say you feel like home to them. And as I'm saying that, I feel like they can just feel like they imagine hugging you. And they say, I want to be your everything. No matter how much time has gone by, they want you to know, like, that's saying, I still have hope for this connection. So no matter how much time has gone by, it's like they still feel like you could be the one. They still have hope for this connection. Yeah, that's what I was just picking up on. I think you could be the one. The highlight of my day is seeing you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that, like their best memories in life or any interaction, any moment spent with you, okay? And they replay that in their mind. All right, so this next card comes out in left field, and this is only gonna go for some of you. You could have posted yourself with somebody else or out in public with somebody, but they say, are you seeing them? Okay, so if that question doesn't make sense, it's not meant for you. But those of you that it does make sense, that question is definitely meant for you. And then they say, let my love open the door. Okay, so they're trying to say like, hey, you're the one that I choose. Let me in, you know? They feel like they're on the outside looking in, and they're trying to say like, I want to be your everything. You feel like home. No matter how much time has gone by, no one makes me feel the way you do. You could be the one. Let my love open the door to your heart. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. I have lowered the prices to my monthly subscription for Patreon, so if you were ever interested in that, now is definitely the time to check that out. And you can purchase any video from my Patreon, whether you have a monthly subscription or not. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.